Explosive he is, and he's like a dynamic athlete, but he's also a good quarterback too, like throwing the ball. He throws a real good deep ball, and then like with his feet, he's really explosive.
Smael, you've got 3 games under your belt this year after you were working your way back from that leg injury. Just how are you feeling physically, or do you feel like you're back to where you were pre-injury?
Oh yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm getting better and better every week. Health wise and like gameplay wise. So I'm feeling good.
Smile, I want to ask you about the team mindset. You guys had a week to chew on the Kentucky game, and I guess you're starting your Alabama prep. Where would you say this team's at right now mentally?
With the Kentucky game, we kind of put that to bed early. Monday, went to the doctor. Looked at what we could have got better at. Looked at what we did good, and could have did better. And then the week was really more so just about like self scouting, like getting better ourselves, like seeing what we need to work on, what we did good, what we did bad throughout the first 3 games of the season, and just going from there.
Smael, you were asked about Milroe before. I noticed on some plays last year against him, you were spying, but sometimes you would be able to just throw it over. Like, is he the kind of quarterback where it's kind of like a pick your poison kind of thing, where you might do one thing and he can make up for it?
What do you mean when you say pick your poison type thing?
Well, you can spy him, but then he can run around or throw it over the top. You can pressure him and he can scramble. But sometimes you can get him on the ground like Hill did sometimes last year.
Yeah. I mean, when you're playing like a dynamic athlete at quarterback like that, that's just one of the things that comes with it. Just got to be disciplined in what we do and then stick to the game plan.
Yeah, how much did last year's loss to Alabama sort of linger with you personally after that game and then even throughout the offseason?
It lingered a lot, personally, just because that's not really, it kind of like stopped us from getting to where we wanted to go, with our goals for last season. So it lingered a lot with me, and I know with a lot of other guys.
Yeah, just to ask about Milroe one more time, how difficult is it as a guy in your position to know when to come up and make a tackle, when to hang back, and kind of defend against the pass? Like, what goes into those decisions on a play-by-play basis?
Really the play call, what we're doing on defense. Like sometimes, it's our job to go do that. Sometimes you got to sit back and kind of spy them. So really just the play call, knowing what the D-line's doing and just being able to execute.
Smael, just based on your timeline here, your history with Alabama along with Georgia's is pretty intense. I just wonder, in terms of rivalries and that kind of stuff, I mean, what are your feelings emotionally about facing Alabama, and does that feel like I don't know, like a Mount Everest you guys are trying to scale to get over that mountain?
I mean, you say get over the mountain. I wouldn't say it's like getting over a mountain because, we done did that before. But it's fun, really. Like, it's the kind of games like you like dream about playing as a kid. A big game like this. They're a real talented team. We're real talented, so it's gonna be like exciting. So it's more so like an excitement feeling for me personally, more so than like trying to like scale a mountain.
Smael, I guess Nick Saban's probably Alabama coach for most of your life, and you grew up kind of watching college football with him there. What's it going to be like to play a Bama team with a different guy coaching them?
I mean, it's still Alabama, Still gonna go out there and play Bama. I don't really know how to answer that question, honestly. But I feel like nothing really changes much for me.
Smile, you've obviously been a part of a lot of big wins and close wins like Kentucky. What does a close road win do for a team in the locker room? I guess you guys have different personality every year, Coach says.
I feel like you learn more about your team in like a close game versus like when you blow a team out. Because, when we played at Kentucky, it showed us like a lot of what we got to work on to get where we want to go in the season. So really, if you go about it the right way, like close wins are good for the team, I feel like, because it gives you more to go off of.
Yes, Smile, you've obviously been asked about defending Jalen Milroe, but how are y'all going about preparing for him? Is there anybody on the roster that might provide that level of athleticism at the quarterback position? How are y'all getting a look at it in practice, essentially?
A look at it in practice. With him being able to run and throw the ball, tackling the quarterback's going to be big. So some of the scout team quarterbacks throwing on a red jersey and, letting us stud them up, that's going to be big. Just a lot of different things, honestly. But I'm excited for it.